EVM to be used in all polling centers of 6 constituencies to be selected randomly, informs EC Secretary. Level playing field for polls exists as administration and law enforcers following EC instruction, says Chief Election Commissioner. List of Awami League party candidates for next polls may be published tomorrow, informs Ubaidul Qadir. UN urges Myanmar to facilitate observation of Rakhine situation before repatriating Rohingyas. And Bangladesh beat Windies in first test by 64 runs. Shakib begs 200 wickets as first Bangladeshi test cricketer. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Tasima Tasnim, welcoming you to news at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chittagong Center.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Shoma welcoming you all. Those were the headlines. Now move on to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said that the flourish of democracy was disrupted in the country after the assassination of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in 1975. She made the statement while visiting 6-member European Parliamentary delegation led by Joseph Fernandino paid a courtesy call on her at Gonu Bhavan this evening. Press Secretary to the Prime Minister Ihsanul Karim briefed the reporters after the call on. Sheikh Hasina said the country was put under the military rule for a long time after 1975, and the military rulers misguided the young generations at that time by handing over arms and money to them. The delegation members highly praised Bangladesh's impressive socio-economic development, particularly in women empowerment. They wanted to know from her about the country's success in this regard. In this connection, the Premier briefly described various measures for women development and empowerment by the government. Her government is providing stipends to the students through mobile phone of their mothers, while 60% primary teachers are being recruited from the women, she said. Election Commission has decided to use electronic voting machine EVM in all centers of 6 constituencies in 11th Parliament election. The decision was taken in a meeting held in the conference room of Election Commission Secretariat chaired by Chief Election Commissioner K.M. Nurul Huda today. Later, Election Commission Secretary Hilaluddin Ahmed briefed the journalist. The EC Secretary said these 6 constituencies will be chosen randomly from urban area, but the specific seats will be finalized on 28 November.
Chief Election Commissioner CEC K.M. Nurul Huda has said level playing fields for election is prevailing in the country while police and administration are working under the Election Commission. He told this to the journalist after attending the inaugural function of a 3-day briefing arranged for executive magistrates in Dhaka today. CEC said the executive magistrates are being briefed on different electoral laws as they will assist the field-level election officials during the 11th parliamentary election. Election Commissioners Mahbub Talukdar, Muhammad Rafiqul Islam, Kobita Khanum and Brigadier General retired Shahadat Hossain Chaudhry addressed the function as special guests with EC Secretary Hilaluddin Ahmed in the chair. K.M. Nurul Huda said the election process is progressing appropriately as per the laws and the police are working according to the direction of the Election Commission. Awami League General Secretary Ubaidul Qadir has said the list of Grand Alliance candidates would be announced by next 2 days. He made this remark while speaking at a press conference at Dhanmondi Party President's political office in the capital today. Central leaders of Awami League were present at the press conference. Ubaidul Qadir mentioned that BNP is far behind from the politics of vote and trying to find out an excuse for their withdrawal from the election. He told that BNP is now behaving like a desperate driver. BNP did not make any mentionable development in the country, so why people will vote for them, he added. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has urged mass media to publish authentic and objective news on election, as mass media plays an important role in forming public opinion. He made the call while addressing a meeting of Media Committee at Awami League President's political office at Dhanmondi in the capital today. Cultural Affairs Minister Asaduzzaman Noor and Prime Minister's Information Advisor Iqbal Subhan Chaudhry, among others, were present at the meeting. Earlier, a meeting of Awami League Election Manifesto Formulation Subcommittee was held at Dhanmondi. Convener of the committee, Dr. Abdul Razzaq, chaired the meeting, which was also attended by the members of the committee. Later, Dr. Abdul Razzaq told the journalists that Awami League will present a pro-people election manifesto soon, as the party is accountable to the people and the country.
Now moving to international news. The UNHCR has stressed Rohingyas go and see visits to Rakhine State before repatriation from Cox's Bazar to help them make an independent choice. Bangladesh had to abandon the beginning of the Rohingya return on November 15 after they expressed their unwillingness to go back. Dhaka has been maintaining voluntary repatriation since the signing of the deal with Myanmar last year, following a massive exodus from the Rakhine State in last August. Over 7 lakh Rohingyas filled ethnic cleansing and took shelter in Cox's Bazar since then. The UNHCR said the responsibility for creating conditions conducive for voluntary return lies with Myanmar. UNHCR appeals to Myanmar to exert all efforts to create these conditions and address the root cause of the refugees' displacement in line with the recommendations of the Kofi Annan-led Advisory Commission on Rakhine State. Police in Paris have used tear gas and water cannon to disperse protesters demonstrating for a second weekend against rising fuel prices. Clashes broke out on the Champs-Élysées despite a police security cordon around sensitive sites in the center of the French capital. Some 280,000 people took part in protest at more than 2,000 locations across France last Saturday. Organizers billed the latest protest as Act 2 in the rolling campaign, known as Yellow Jackets, after their distinctive high-visibility attire. The protesters oppose an increase in fuel duty on diesel. Hollywood star Angelina Jolie is a news item again through becoming the editor of BBC Channel 4 Radio. Jolie, who is a special envoy to the UN Refugee Agency, will take over the charge of radio editor for one day on 28 December this year. On the eve of Christmas Day, marking the celebration of BBC's 30th anniversary with a 2-hour show, the authority is giving a new look of editorial panel. Jolie is expected to invite a series of guests, including refugees and survivors of conflict, to discuss the global refugee crisis, the solution to violence against women in war zones. Jolie's spokesperson says Angelina is grateful for this opportunity to draw on the BBC's global expertise and network to explore practical solutions to a number of pressing issues of our time. She has already begun working with the Today program team and is looking forward to engaging a broad and diverse range of voices in the program.
The 47th National Cooperatives Day will be observed in the country tomorrow under the auspices of the Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives Ministry. The theme of the year is Let's Build Cooperative-Based Society, Ensure Sustainable Development. President Mahmoud Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina have issued separate messages greeting all cooperators on the eve of the day. In his message, President Mahmoud Abdul Hamid said that the cooperatives are playing important roles in women empowerment, including rural poverty alleviation, new employment generation, marketing of the commodities, and ensuring a fair price of the goods. The President said Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman had recognized the cooperatives as one of the best weapons for the development. In her message, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said the cooperatives are playing important roles in the socio-economic development of the country. Various cooperatives-based development projects have been taken under the Ikti Bari Ikti Khama project for the development of small ethnic groups, she added. Prime Minister said a good number of people from various walks of life are reaping benefits from cooperatives. National Exports Trophy 2015-16 will be distributed tomorrow. President Mahmoud Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina have issued separate messages congratulating the exporters selected for the National Export Trophy 2015-16. In a message, President Mahmoud Abdul Hamid said the exporters are playing a vital role in country's economic development through their merit and hard work. The role of the export sector in Bangladesh's GDP has been increasing day by day. The country is now recognized as a developing country, he said. President Abdul Hamid said the government is implementing different programs to expand the country's business. In her message, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said the export sector is playing a vital role in the economic development of Bangladesh. The export sector is playing an important role to increase investment and to create employment opportunity, she said, adding the government is working relentlessly to strengthen the economy of the country. Sheikh Hasina said the government has already declared Vision 2021 and Vision 2041 in this regard and made a Delta plan for 2021. The government is working with the business community closely to develop the export sector gradually and to expand the business, she added.
Now, news on sports. Bangladesh beat West Indies by 64 runs in the first test of two-match series at Zohar Ahmed Chaudhary Stadium in Chattogram today, and leading the series by 1-0. In the second innings of Day 3, Bangladesh were all out on 125 runs and set the victory target of 204 runs for West Indies. Visiting West Indies were bowled out on 139 runs in their second innings. Tajul Islam bagged 6 wickets in the second innings and total 7 in the 2 innings. Captain Saqib Al Hasan became the first Bangladeshi to take 200 test wickets and the quickest to reach the double of 200 test wickets and 3,000 test runs. Earlier, West Indies scored 246 runs in the first inning and reply of Bangladesh's 324 runs. Mominul Haq was adjudged man of the match for the brilliant performance in the first innings. Viewers, to end the bulletin, headlines once again. European Parliamentary delegation appreciates Bangladesh's continuous progress. EVM to be used in all polling centres of 6 constituencies to be selected randomly, informs EC Secretary. Level playing field for polls exists as administration and law enforcers following EC instruction, says Chief Election Commissioner. List of Awami League Party candidates for next polls may be published tomorrow, informs Obaidul Qadir. UN urges Myanmar to facilitate observation of Rakhine situation before repatriating Rohingyas. And Bangladesh beat Windies in first test by 64 runs. Saqib bags 200 wickets as first Bangladeshi test cricketer.
That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us and we invite you to watch our 11:30 Bangla News. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.